Hey sneak peekers, it's Nelson Jimenez here to tell you about Disney's new Muppet movie, The Muppets Most Wanted. This sequel to 2011's genius reboot, The Muppets, takes us on a European tour where our favorite cast of puppets get thrown into a jewel heist conducted by Kermit the Frog's evil lookalike, Constantine, known as the most dangerous frog in the world. Kermit is mistaken to be Constantine and is locked up in a Russian prison guarded by Nadia, played by Tina Fey, while Constantine pretends to be Kermit and none of the Muppets seem to notice. In the meantime, Constantine's right-hand man, Dominic Bad Guy, played by Ricky Gervais, manipulates the Muppets into going on a world tour with him as their tour manager. From there, you have Ty Burrell starring as Jean-Pierre Napoleon, a French Interpol inspector who teams up with Sam Eagle to find Constantine. This sequel was as fun and entertaining as any Muppets movie should be, filled with gags, musical numbers, and celebrity cameos everywhere. But in the end, I surprisingly didn't feel as satisfied. As a longtime Muppets fan since my early days in preschool to Jason Segel's reboot a couple of years ago, I had extremely high expectations for this one, and maybe that's what it hurt in the end. This sequel's first 5 minutes could not have been any more perfect, with a hilarious musical number that takes the spotlight away from the previous film's main characters, played by Jason Segel and Amy Adams, and has all of the Muppets parodying Hollywood's inability to hold itself back from making sequels. At one point, they even sing, quote, "Everyone knows that the sequel's never quite as good." And while this was hysterical at first, the movie sadly proves these words to be true. Director James Bobin follows the exact formula he used for the first Muppets, but Jason Segel's absence is definitely felt. I still think this was a solid movie with the Muppets getting to take the front stage instead of its human counterparts, but in the end, the endless celebrity cameos were the highlights for me. This of course includes Celine Dion, who joins Miss Piggy in a heartbreaking ballad that had me laughing from start to finish, and Danny Trejo playing none other than Danny Trejo. While Tina Fey, Ty Burrell, and Ricky Gervais are no Jason Segel, they are still perfect in their parts and provide more than enough laughs. One of my favorite scenes in the movie is actually when Tina Fey's Nadia, who is in love with Kermit, catches him trying to escape the prison in every possible way imaginable. I was actually hoping to see Fey get more screen time since she turns out to be the film's MVP for me, but of course this is not a Tina Fey movie, it's a Muppets movie, and it works for just what it is. Overall, I rate the film 3.5 stars. I thoroughly enjoyed the latest entry in the Muppets franchise, and judging from the never-ending laughs from children everywhere in the theater I was in, they did too. And after all, this is a family movie. Maybe next time though, it will feel a little bit more fresh and magical instead of coming off as another Muppet movie with a set formula. But then again, I might just have to lower my expectations as a big Muppets fanatic. The Muppets Most Wanted is currently released in theaters. Once again, I'm Nelson Jimenez. Back to you, Sonia and Jenny.